If you qualify for emergency food from the federal government, you could be required to prove your citizenship in Nebraska.
The Trump administration pushed for this move 6 months ago. KETV News Watch 7's Carson Dural explains how Nebraska is working to put it into action. She joins us live now. Carson?
Yeah, when people walk through the food banks in Nebraska, they could be asked to show documents like this to prove that they're a U.S. citizen. That's because 20 to 25% of food at pantries are purchased using federal funds through the nation's Emergency Foods Assistance Program. 1 in 7 people in Nebraska don't know where their next meal is coming from. Often, it's found at the food bank.
I've never, in the 17 years that I've been here, 16 years, never had to turn anybody away.
The federal administration is pushing for states to restrict foods bought with funds from the Emergency Food Assistance Program, also known as TFAP.
We should ask ourselves, why is this necessary? And the answer is, it isn't. So let's just feed kids and feed families.
DHHS data shows that last year, Nebraska got more than $2.1 million worth of food for the TFAP program. The state also received more than $2.8 million worth of what the USDA calls bonus food.
We are trying to restrict the most basic human resource food to people that need it.
Even U.S. citizens.
Low-income people are not going to be showing up with their birth certificates. Even if you are here as a legally born here citizen, you probably don't have your birth certificate.
The Food Bank for the Heartland also says they've not been told how it's going to work.
We don't know is the how that would show up and the when that would show up. Which, as we all know, right, is a little frustrating.
And that it could restrict access to one of the most basic human necessities.
We could see pantries opt out of participating in TFAP entirely, which means less food for everybody.
If this takes effect, it is unclear on how food banks will handle this in regards to making people provide citizenship documentation when they step through the food bank doors. Most food banks have told me that they do not have the extra staff to handle this additional task. In Omaha, Carson Dural, KETV News Watch 7.
Hey, Carson, I know that you reached out to the state about how this is going to be implemented. Did they say anything?
Yeah, so I reached out to the governor's office and they didn't respond, but DHHS did send me a statement. They said they are still conducting a research on this program, but they have not came to a decision yet.
All right, keep us posted. Thanks, Carson.
As you heard Carson mention, Nebraska got more than $2.1 million worth of food for the TFAP program in 2025. That was an increase from the year before, when the state got more than $1.9 million worth. We'll lay all of the data out in this web story at KETV.com.